All right, and welcome back.
Welcome back. And today I have a special guest. Guests. I have Betty Davis and her friend Adrian Lambert. Betty is the owner operator. She and her husband Bruce Davis own Savannah Oaks Winery in Delano, Tennessee. And Adrian Lambert is the director of the Polk County Chamber of Commerce. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Well, we're glad to have you this morning. You've got a great event coming up we're going to talk about in just a moment. But, Betty, tell us about Savannah Oaks Winery. My family travels up Highway 411 quite often on our way to Knoxville or Gatlinburg. And, of course, we see the signs for Savannah Oaks on the highway. Tell us a little bit about the winery.
Well, the winery is on 411 Highway. It's visual off 411 Highway, and we've been there since 2002. And we have a lot of people that come through and they ask us about the name of Savannah, and it means high plains. It's an Indian name. And at one time, Savannah was 11,000 acres there. And so we're sitting right in the heart of the Savannah Farms, and that's where our winery is located.
Okay, now are you from that area?
I've been there for 50 years,
Okay.
so you might as well say
Yes.
I'm from there. The winery is in a cantilever barn that was built in 1860. The barn was built in Cleveland, Tennessee, off of, you remember what road it is? Georgetown Road.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry. And it was disassembled and brought to where it is now, log by log, numbered and set up there on site. And my husband and I purchased it in 1996. We lived there. I gave up my new home. There's a picture of it there. I gave up my new home, and I lived there for several years until 2002, and we made it into a winery. And then I built a home right next door to it.
Okay. What made you want to get into the winemaking business?
I bought plants for my father and for my husband. I goaded him into planting the plants and on a farm. And the land was just so conducive to the muscadine plants and everything. And my husband started playing around with the muscadines. We had an abundance of grapes, and he started making a little wine. We make a little jelly. And he decided he wanted to have a vineyard. So we put in 1 acre, 2 acre, 3 acre, and pretty soon we had over 12 acres of muscadines. And so we used to sell them to other wineries, and he kept telling me he wanted to build a winery. And I said, well, quit talking about it and let's get to it, let's do it. And so in 2002, we built a winery.
Oh, well, and you do so many wonderful things, and something that has gone on. This is the fourth annual event. It's the Ocoee Grape Escape that you do in conjunction with the Polk County Chamber of Commerce. And Adrian, tell us about that event.
It is this coming Saturday, November 5th, from 2 to 7 at Savannah Oaks. And it is just a regional showcase to highlight the flavors of Southeast Tennessee. We have Sweetwater Valley Farms participating, Rafting Goat Cheese, Appalachian Bee, along with Miss Betty's award-winning wines. We will have artists. Marie Spader-Hawes will be set up doing watercolor demonstrations, and Bill Cam will be doing pencil sketchings. There will be a glass artist there, live music, a harp maker. It's just going to be a fun event.
Right.
We have music by Jim and Jim the other guy. That's the name of the group. And they do a fantastic job, and they can do any type of music, and a lot of the local music and they're just super good.
Now, can you buy tickets in advance or?
Yes,
the day of?
advance tickets are 2 for $40 or $25 each. They're available at the winery, at the chamber office, or online.
Okay.
Or you can get them at the door, and they're $25 each then. And it includes a commemorative wine glass.
Okay. Nice.
Yes.
Now, are there wine tastings
Yes,
that day?
Oh, we're going to have wine tasting and a lot of food.
heavy hors d'oeuvres.
Heavy, real heavy hors d'oeuvres, and we're going to be sharing some of our bakery products. You can purchase those. We've got Christmas baskets out. We're having an open house also at the same time. There are going to be a lot of really good things going on. We're going to be giving away some door prizes, and I think on
Yes.
Friday that you're going to be giving away a couple of tickets.
Yes.
And I'm going to let you give away a $50 gift certificate from
Wonderful.
Savannah Oaks Winery. So we've got a lot of things that's going to be going on for next week.
Okay. Well, and Savannah Oaks, it just doesn't only host this event, but you also have a great venue for weddings or parties and things like that, correct?
That's correct. We do a lot of weddings, school proms, birthday parties, you name it, and we do it. But we also have a lot of musical groups that come there, concerts. I don't know if you realize that.
No.
We've had a lot of Kentucky Headhunters, Confederate Railroad, Highway 101. So we've had a lot of good groups that have been there at Savannah Oaks. We can seat 500 on the inside of our pavilion.
Okay.
This will take place indoors, by the way.
Okay.
So rain or shine, we have it.
Yes. Well, and it's a great event to, again, promote tourism in the region and showcase all of the local artists.
Yes.
And you've got live music. And another thing you mentioned too, Betty, as far as the food goes, you do a lot of catering as well
Yes,
and sell baked goods at the store.
that's right. Now, I don't do the baking part of it, okay?
I was not going to say that. You
But
did
I will
mention
be
that.
doing I will be doing the chilies and the potato soups and all the other things. That will
Well-
come right out of my kitchen.
You're very talented. She said her kids love it when she cooks, that her cooking is better than theirs,
Yes.
but she does not do that all the time.
Special
Oh, I'm in
occasions.
trouble.
Well, and do you have any other events coming up this year?
I am booked.
Okay,
I am booked till I can't take anything else.
okay. And then I'm sure weddings and things like that, spring is busy.
I've
Well, I
already-
guess summer,
Yeah,
fall.
I'm already booked for. I've got 5 weddings for next year, but I can't take anything else this year.
Okay, okay. Well, if in case you're wanting anything this year, Miss Betty just threw it out there. You can't book anything. Oh, and here, this is another picture off of your website or Facebook page. Who is this?
I think is this part of your facility here? The stage
It
here?
is part of my
Right.
facilities.
Very
That's
nice.
Tim Poteet.
And that's Jim.
We know Tim.
And that's Jim, the other guy next to the harp.
Nancy's
Jim and
had
Jim the
Tim
other
in
guy.
here to sing on her show.
Okay.
And they're really good.
Yeah, Tim's great. Tim and Jim.
Jim and Jim.
Jim and Jim.
Jim and Jim. And, well, they said Jim and the other guy, Jim.
Okay.
And they're hilarious, let me just tell you that. Oh, and there's our wines, and that's Cat Cat. And I'll have to tell you a little bit about Cat Cat. Cat Cat showed up at our place, and we don't know where she come from or anything, but my daughter fell in love with her. And we had her for so many years. And she would go down with the wedding party where the preacher was. She'd look up at the preacher and stay through the whole wedding. When the bride left, she'd walk up behind the bride and the groom and go back to where they were having their pictures made. So we call her Cat Cat the wedding crasher.
The wedding crasher. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, and you named a wine after her. She's
Yeah.
obviously part of the family.
And most of our wines do have a reason for their name. We have like the Hiwassee Red Huzzy, and we have the G Creek Connoisseur, and we have Ocoee Go, and we've got Etowah Derailer named after Etowah. So we do have wines that we try to feature different things in the area, and we have a lot of people that pass through, and they'll take these wines home because they mean something.
Sure. I don't know that I want to know what the Red Huzzy is about.
It's
Well, no, you-
delicious, though.
Now, the Hiwassee Red Huzzy has the boyfriend, and that's the G Creek Connoisseur. My husband just loves to tell the story about the Huzzy and the Connoisseur. And people come in there and they ask for the Huzz, and it's real cute. The women just go crazy over the Huzzy wine.
That's great. And look, the inside of the store.
Oh, we carry a variety of things from Sweetwater. We carry real Amish butter and cheese. We have all kinds of fudge and candies besides our bakery goods. You find jewelry there. You can come through and you can find a lot of antique signs for sale too.
Okay, well, and it sounds like a great place just to visit, and for upcoming, Christmas and gifts and things like that, something that's unique, especially your wines.
That's
And is
my
this-
husband and I
is this
on
the
the front porch. Uh-huh.
Excellent.
That's
And
Bruce.
the view is absolutely phenomenal. I will tell you that. And I have to brag on my husband a little bit. The grounds we have are beautiful. You just come there and you can go and drive around and look at our flowers and our koi pond, and it's just gorgeous there. He does a wonderful job.
So he takes care of everything.
He makes the wine. I see that it gets sold. And he also keeps the grounds and takes care of the muscadines.
Okay, that's a great partnership. And Adrian, I'm sure you appreciate
Yes.
members of your chamber like Betty and Bruce, and they bring a lot
they
to
are
the area.
fantastic, and all of the chamber members that volunteer for our events.
Yes, yeah. It's a large event, so you have to have
Yes.
as many volunteers, I'm sure, as you can get. And good friends and chamber members just jump in and help with all of
Yes.
that. Well, thank you both so much for being with us today and
Thank
promoting
you.
the Ocoee Grape Escape 4th Annual. And we don't want our viewers to miss it. So it's this Saturday, November 5th, 2 to 7 at Savannah Oaks Winery.
Well, no, it could go on longer after it's 7, and it has been known to go
It has been known.
to
You have a
2 or 3
after
hours
party,
later.
right?
Yes,
There you go.
But
Every great party has an after party.
yes.
it will be a lot of fun, and we will be putting the food, pairing it with the wines.
Okay.
So, and you'll have your glass, and you can take your glass around and get your glass refilled and taste all the wines and taste the samples of the food that we have. So,
Okay. Now, and the food will be out at 2?
it'll be
starts-
at 2, and it'll go all the way through until whenever.
Till it's over.
Yeah, till it's over with, till everything's gone.
7-ish.
And we may get up there and dance a little bit, and there's just no telling what takes place there. We just have a lot of fun.
That's great. Well, it's a good time, and you don't want to miss it.
Well-
Tickets are 2 for $40 right now,
Right now.
and at the door it will be $25 each.
And we're kid-friendly, too. That's the
Okay.
other thing. So if anybody has any children, they don't have to be embarrassed or humiliated by bringing them. So we have fun, and they usually have fun, too.
That's good. Well, great music, and you don't want to miss it. Betty, thank you so much. Please tell Bruce hello. We hate that he's not here with us, but we're so glad you brought Adrian, and Director of the Polk County Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you.
He's going to hate that he didn't come when he sees how pretty you are.
Oh, my goodness, you're so sweet. Okay, my face is going to turn red.
Wendy's flush.
Hey, Bruce, you'll have to come next time. Thank you so much, and we will be right back.